to show you what was going on with the toilet area. You can see here that we did some additional plumbing that had not been there before. This is kind of a long story. We had first thought we were going to do the incinerator toilet, the Accenolite, and that's why you see this 20 amp dedicated circuit right here for that other toilet, which, you know, there were a lot of issues that we decided that we would make a change and go to a urine diverting composting type toilet by separate or however you want to say it. But anyway, so we've done this additional plumbing. This is the urine diverter pipe here that goes down and ties into our gray water system, and this is a vent pipe that goes down beneath the trailer for a fan that's actually in the toilet to pull odor away from the bathroom. So we've had to do some reconfiguring, but this is going to save us a lot of weight, and it's going to save us a lot of electricity use, particularly if we were on a generator, if we were trying to do something a little bit off grid. So a little bit of a change, but you can see that I've got a 2x6 wall here, which allowed for the vent, and that was true whether we were using the incinerator toilet or any other toilet, because we still wanted to be able to vent down and through this wall. So I'll talk more about that toilet when we go to install it, but I just wanted to show you this. I wanted to show you the change in the plumbing from underneath the trailer. This is the original gray waste line that serves the kitchen and goes over the axles back here instead of under. So we went along under the cabinets inside the trailer, and that's your gray water outlet here. And then it goes back over to the shower. You see the P-trap there, and then the sink for the bathroom, which is right back there. What we added was this Y here and the P-trap, no pun intended, because it's a urine diverting system right there. This is our new pipe for the new toilet. Comes down to this P-trap into the Y and then back out. And of course you can look back here and see the exit. I've got another cap for this that is the bayonet fitting for a normal sewer line that you would hook up to a waste system at an RV park. This is that 3-inch outlet pipe for the vent for the toilet. You see here, and it's got a screen right here. I've got it kind of loose right now, but that is for the fan and the motor for the toilet for the vent. And obviously you see it exiting out of the bottom of the trailer. So we're all set with the waste line. We've tested it, we filled it, it works great, and we'll go from there. So you can see I've installed or started to install the cabinets. These are IKEA cabinets, and it's going pretty well, except I did have some issues. As I talked about in the last video, I was concerned about the Murphy bed engaging this cabinet right here, and sure enough, I was off by a 1/4 inch from the bed clearing. So what I had to do was rebuild this IKEA cabinet. I cut it down to 16 inches from the 18 inches that it was. All because I didn't know that these end panels are a 1/2 inch thick. One goes here, and then one goes down here. But I've solved the problem, and I'm moving forward. If you look up here, you'll see a wall cabinet. I had a 30 inch IKEA cabinet that I cut down to 6 inches to accept that range hood. And I didn't like it. I felt like it was still close at about 19 inches above the countertop. So after all that work, I went back and got a 20 inch wall cabinet. And that's what you see here with the range hood hanging from it. At the end there, you can see a open high cabinet. That is for the refrigerator that's going to go in there. That'll tuck in there nice. And then if you move around here, you can see that, you remember now, I left this siding off on purpose. I'm going to have some floating shelves that go right in here that come around, kind of just cantilever off the wall. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the siding down to that shelf, and then from there below, in between two floating shelves, I'm going to have backsplash, tile backsplash, which I'll show you what that's going to look like. So what I'll do is, you see my note here, siding to that mark, plywood below to accept that tile.